Hello everyone. So this video is regarding post-contract management. In the post-contract management, I will be covering basically the three aspects of the post-contract things. Those are the order cancellation, the DP extension, it can be with LD or without LD, and the creation of incident. So firstly, I will be covering the part of order cancellation. An order when placed on GEM can be cancelled by the seller or the buyer. It has to be cancelled by the buyer. So it might be a case when an order was placed on GEM and now its DP has expired and now the buyer wants to cancel the order for reordering. So now I am telling you the procedure of the same. So firstly we will go to the concerned order through dashboard. So we are searching for a supply order. The details are these. This is the order. So this is the order. Like as we see, the order has not been dispatched by the seller, but now we have to see कि इस order की DP expired है या नहीं. So like as we are seeing that the DP of this order has already expired on 5th of January and the order was placed on the contract date is 21st of December. So now the option for order cancellation will come here. Like since the DP has expired and the firm has not dispatched the material, the request for order cancellation option is there. So if I am clicking on order cancellation button, now I have to put up the reason why do I want to cancel this order. Since seller not able to fulfill the order or non-delivery of products or services within the delivery period. Now I have selected the concerned reason. If the reason is not in this drop down, I can even insert my own reason by selecting the others option. I have selected the option as others. Now I will feed my own reason and then I will put up the request for cancellation. An OTP will come and the request for cancellation will go to the seller. If the seller accepts the request, the order stands cancelled. Yeah. So now actually this order need not to be cancelled at my side. So since I want to extend the DP of this order in the real sense. So if I want to extend the DP of this order, there are two options available. This is a very new feature what has been incorporated in the GEM orders. Earlier it was only DP extension. The point of incurring LD was given for submitting the bill side. Like in the bills we can incorporate the LD or exempt the LD part. But now while extending the DP itself, we can give them an extension with LD charges or we can refix the DP without LD charges. So like this is a very good case what I am dealing here. In this case what has actually happened is the DP has been given as 15 days. But if we see the SLA, it has been mentioned that delivery period will be 90 days normal. So this is an administrative error on our end, so it has to be refixed. So like I am going to refix the DP, delivery period refixation without LD charges. I have to go on the request button. Then I have to modify its DP. Now I will modify the DP and I will make it to 90 days. So 15 days and now I will make it to 90 days from 21st of December. So now it will be like 20th of March. 21st of March. So now it has been extended to 90 days. Now I will click on modify button and the request for delivery date, the delivery date has now been amended to 90 days. Now one point is to be noted, when this 90 days option has been selected for DP, while the actual contract was placed on 21st of December with the original DP of 5th of January, then the contract number of that order and of this order is actually different. Please note, the amendment has already been made on 29th of 1st. This is the amendment what I have made. The DP has been refixed to 21st of March 2021. Yeah, the third option is the creation of incident. If there is some firm who has not supplied you the material or has supplied you the material of inferior quality, you can create the incident. Like very recently I have created the incident for this order. This is the order what I have placed, and it is a direct purchase order. And now since the firm has declined the order after 72 hours, within 72 hours, so now I have to create the incident against the firm. Now if I will create the incident against the firm, I have to go on that order, then click on incidents, then I have to go and click on new. Since the incident has already been created against this order, so this is the incident details. These are the incident details. This is the reason for which incident has been created. If I want to create a fresh incident against this seller again, then I have to go on and click on new. Click on new, click on contract, next. Now I have to search the contract number, it will be the same. Now I have to mention the reason why I am creating this incident. I have to mention the reason. These are the reasons. Delay in delivery, fails to furnish. Like if some order has been cancelled after the expiry of the DP and the firm has not supplied the product, then these two reasons should be selected based on the value of the contract. The other option which is very useful, which is being used very frequently, is this. This is a refuses to supply product after placement of contract after successful bidding or RA, or after placement of contract for direct purchase or L1 purchase. So जैसा कि ये केस था, इस केस में मैंने इसमें यहाँ जाके इस इंसिडेंट को क्रिएट किया था. Now I will not click on submit button, otherwise there is a checkup message for COVID related, pandemic related problems. So if अगर ये दिक्कत कोविड की वजह से नहीं हुई थी, then you have to create the incident. Now I have to click on this yes and I can submit, but I am not going to submit since I have already created the incident against this firm. So since the incident has already been created, and if I'll click on this submit, the created incident number will be shown here, as is this incident number. Now whatever the trail will be for this incident, I have created the incident, the firm will reply. If the firm don't reply within some days, then I have to escalate the incident. When I will escalate the incident, then GEM admin will send the show cause notice to the firm for not responding. And if the firm doesn't respond, then the GEM will suspend their account for the time as per their incident metrics. So, and if the issue has been settled amicably between the buyer and the seller, then the buyer need to close this incident